So now we're going to be working on factoring the difference of perfect squares. Now, why is this called a difference of perfect squares? Well, because here we have a difference, that's subtraction, that's called a difference. And p squared is a perfect square because it's a p by p square. And 36 is also a perfect square because it's a 6 by 6 square. So that is what a difference of perfect squares looks like. Okay, now notice it's not a trinomial like we did previously. This is a binomial, but in fact, there is a third term that we are not seeing. The third term is actually 0. And because we have the variable p, it's actually 0p. So in other words, our sum is 0. It's not there. So we are looking for a product of 36. So we need a product of 36. I'm sorry, we need a product of negative 36 because that's negative. And we need a sum of 0. Okay, so what gives us a product of 36 but will also give us a sum of 0? So you need to be looking for pairs that are the same where one is negative and one is positive. So what two numbers are the same where one is negative and one is positive? Well, remember we just mentioned 6 times 6, but how do we make it negative? Well, one of them needs to be negative, right? So notice that when we multiply negative 6 times 6, we get negative 36. But when we add them together, we get 0. So this is our pair. So again, we break up the p. So p times p, and then 6 and 6. And because one negative and one positive, we make one negative and one positive. And that's how you do that.